Alright guys, what's good? That took me a while. And I can't do a horizontal stream for some reason on my phone. I used to be able to do it, and now it's like not possible on my phone because everything is literally everything is made and everything comes from my phone. So that's better. Well, it's been a while, guys. Welcome back. I was only away for I was doing streams quite regularly, and then disappeared for 6 months, and my iPad is up charge. Ah, CD, no, what are you doing here? Oh my gosh, that was quick. What's happening? How are you? You are my biggest support, Ava. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What have you been up to? What a legend. I went to go watch a video and you popped up. I thought I'd join. Hi, legend. Thank you. That's some time in, isn't it? Oh, for sake, man. To go, and it's just not. Well, it is me. It's just I'm gonna have to find a way of getting rid of that now. For goodness sake, I clearly didn't press live, and now I got one scheduled. That's just never gonna happen. So that's annoying. It's not a big deal, mate. Last few was recently just been going on drives with my friend. Always driving around. We ended up in Swansea a couple nights ago. Went to Brecon yesterday. You went to Brecon? Oh my gosh. That's not. Oh, to be honest, that's not far from me, really, Brecon. Love Brecon. It's very tight. I got a mate from here as well, Talabont. Very tidy area, gotta say. Tidy people. What's up, guys? What's up? It's like my shirt. It's quite. Ian Anderson says I'm gonna send 500 quid. If you can afford it. Weekend Coffee Society guys gotta represent. What would life be without coffee, man? You know what I mean? It's like I have these conversations with myself. Life would be like 10 times harder without coffee. So we should thank the Lord for making such a plant that we use as really a recreational drug, to be honest. Coffee is basically a drug. We're always driving through your area. Serious, oh my gosh, bro. Who's this friend then? Driving you about? You must have loads of time in your hands to go all over the place. Don't mind me, guys. I'm also taking creatine as well, boys. So we're gonna get massive. We're gonna get absolutely huge. So, guys, thought I would pop on onto the live. Hope you're all doing well. Let's have a conversation. I got some really good memories of our lives. It's just we got to get enough people on here, and not only enough people on here, just enough people having a conversation and putting text down. Kia and Johan. Still gone from the gym. I don't know how anyone does it all the time. Just gotta find the time, innit? Gym is priority. Obviously, work is priority, but gym is important. Jimmy, gym. I'm getting stronger, so that's a good thing. Progressive overload. That's not bad. Xander says highest PR on what? On my bench is 92.5 for one. On squats it's like 100. I don't even do squats anymore. So honestly, my back just felt like it was breaking down. Last time I trained squats and deadlifts, my body just was breaking down. I'm not built for it. So I've just stopped doing that now. On my leg days, I just do leg press, Bulgarian split squats, and then leg machines. And then deadlift, I think, yeah, squat 100, and then deadlift is 135 kilos, but that was like 2 years ago. So I'm very much I'm a hybrid athlete, you get me? I'm a hybrid athlete. Like, I can run for a long period of time, and I was gutted this morning, though, to find out that Murphy half marathon places have all been booked up, so it is what it is. It wasn't meant to be this year. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Sadie says she gave up vaping today. Nice. Nice one. My mate gave this to me. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. As soon as you said that. Do you know what that was funny? We were in the Orthodox church, and the priest, after Father Jacob, he had a vape pen. And Chris vapes as well, and he said, brought his vape out, and he was like, oh wow, you vape, like? And he says, yeah, it helps him with fasting and stuff, but generally it's not very good. This is, my mate gave it to me, so. Ree Barrick says hi, what's up? Samantha Crobo says yo. Xander says LMAO. Little Bloy says hi Adam, I'm Adam, little boy. Little Bloy. I know another Adam, he's one of my good mates. Are you that Adam? Some point in my head about what you said, your mail list. What? Some point in my head about, I don't know what you mean. Rebarrack says hi again. What's up, Rebarrack? Are you guys ready for the biggest rip of a cloud? Fletcher and Freddie says hi. Egghead says I like chicken. So do I, bro. But steak is my favorite protein. Have you seen Squid Game? No. Season 2? No. I've honestly watched the first 2 episodes and it wasn't for me. It was like a horror film. It is horror. I don't know why and how people are into that. It's terrible. It was like, it is Cleo. Don't know who that is. Xander said he made the cookie. Oh, that's disgusting. Don't vape, kids. Don't vape. I had chicken and curry today. Chicken and curry. What do you mean chicken curry? Boys, do not ever betray the steak and eggs. The steak and the eggs are the staple of nutrition. Steak, eggs, butter. Oh, milk. I like Van. Don't know what that means. Xander says it's true. Yes. Are you the Xander I know? Egg. Yeah. Yeah, steak and eggs. Maybe. I only know one Xander, and he's like, I never see him now. Again, it says okay, so. Do y'all like my AirPods? If he's brown, messy hair, yeah, it's me. Do you live in Merthyr? Then I know it's you. Tom Keaveney. You do shout out. Shout out to Tom Keaveney, bro. He's such a cool guy. Just respect. Yeah, I'm 21. Ah. All right. I didn't know you knew that I had a YouTube channel. Toby F says, where are you from? From Wales, mate. I'm a taffy. I am on dwi ddim yn siarad Cymraeg, which means I don't speak Welsh in Welsh. I'm not I know a few phrases in Welsh, but I don't speak Welsh. But I'm Welsh with Irish descent, hence my surname Donegan. Tom says, cheers man, no worries bro. Zhao Ling. So Chinese. Do you know me? Well, I know one Xander, and he used to go to the gym. He used to go to I don't want to give out too much information on where I live and stuff, and where I go and train and stuff, but as if people really care. Toby says I'm from the UK. Nice one, man. I'm based near Ait. Xander says Ait. Tom says I'm based near Brighton. One of the best YouTubers has come from Brighton, and that is Mr. Benjamin Rich, Bald and Bankrupt. What a YouTuber. I think I know you. Well, I only know one Xander, so Xander, I'm not going to say his surname just for pride. I don't want to give out people's information. I know one Xander, that's just a fact. Egghead is speaking Chinese. Bing Jiling. If you're 5'8", no. I'm 6'1.5". I'm a tall boy. Well, tallish. I'm tall. I'm tall. I mean, my buddy is 6'3", my other mate, and he's that's tall. Like he's just damn. Probably be on here, guys, for a nice little while. Probably be on here for like an hour and a half. Probably leave you guys around 6 o'clock. So yeah, been a while though. If you're the guy I know, then yeah, it's been a while. Hi, Agen, bro. I don't know what's going on. Just leave the stream going. Yeah, I swear I do know you. Well, if you're from Merthyr, then yeah, Merthyr's quite a small place. Typo. Wait for people to come in. Hopefully, hey Mason, what's up, dog? Mason is one of the he's one of the loyal subs. Hey Adam, how's it going? It's going pretty well, my man. Thank you very much. It's been a good day. Praise the Lord. Yeah, I can't complain. How are you doing? Good to see you guys. Hoping we can get enough people in here as much as we can. So we've had some pretty good streams over the channel history, you know. It's been fun. Like, you know, when streams really get going, if there's about like the perfect number is about 10 people on a stream usually, because I think we had one and we had like 10 people, and it was perfect amount, so I could read all the comments and everyone else can have a conversation with each other on here. Santa says, yeah, I swear I used to get past with you. Go to my class right now, lol. I can be on stream for like 10-15 minutes right now. No worries, bro. PISSED. No, I don't think I've ever drank with a guy called Xander before. No, you're thinking of another dude. And I don't drink heavily anyway. I'm not much of a drinker anyway. So I enjoy a pint, you know what I mean, with the boys, but that's about it. Oh, never mind. I've rather them. Yeah, it would probably be another Adam. Or if this Adam looks like the Adam that you're thinking of, but it's a different Adam. Egghead and that re guys are just they're speaking unintelligibly. I don't really understand what they're saying, so. Egghead speaking Chinese, yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I know a few Korean. Привет, спасибо, monsieur. What's up, people? What's up? We just need to get enough people in at once, and then the stream will get rolling. So, you know, to get like a good. It's hard to explain how streams work. It's just you just gotta wait for a number of people to join. But if you can get like at least 10 at once, that'd be great. I mean, get a proper like convo, and I don't know, the stream just flows. Then it's hard to explain. Yeah, so speak English, bro. Yeah, speak English. Xander is a bit angry, looks like. Oh, 7 people, let's go. What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? Hope you all have enjoyed the last video I made. It's doing pretty well. Let's check. Like, I saw it, like, it got like a decent amount of views at the start. And then, all of a sudden then, I saw it got up to like 200 views, and I was like, whoa. Oh, it's on its way to 800 views. Let's go. Wow. Was expecting that. So, have any of you guys watched my last video? That's a question. If you did become an Orthodox Christian, what changes do you think would be most personally challenging? Saint intercession. I've actually got icons already around my room, so like a few icons and stuff. But I mean, a lot of Protestants, like, they're quite iconoclastic. It's not a one size fits all theology, like for individuals. Like, there's like one of the Pentecostal churches I've been to. I asked them about. We went to like this Christian retreat center like a couple of months ago, and there was iconography in this building, and Christian iconography, and I asked him, what do you think? And he says, I'm neutral about it. I don't mind if there is. I don't mind if there isn't. So if to answer your question, it would be the saint intercession and just attending divine liturgy every week would be the biggest change, because I'm not used to divine liturgy. It's definitely like a part of it. I gotta say, is intimidating, and it's fresh and it's new, and it's very ritualistic, and it's very, ceremonial. The divine liturgies. So I mean, people know I'm not Orthodox. I'm just inquiring, just looking into it. So, but I just want to learn more about the faith, and Orthodoxy has driven me deeper into the faith, and that's just how I feel. So, Mason, Xander says, I recognize your face. All right. Mason says, I find venerating the Theotokos completely understandable, but prayers of the saints I still struggle to fully understand from an outsider perspective. That's fair enough. I think the veneration of the saints is just deeply respecting them. And I think that's the argument that like Protestants like miss, because there's been like, they miss like 1500 years of history. Okay, the Protestant Reformation happens, and then okay, no, we're just doing our own thing and making up our own theology and things like that. The Protestant Reformation had to happen, and I'm glad it happened. But I mean, my biggest issue is with. I grew up in a non-denominational church, and it didn't feel like church at all, And Dean Zuma would say, non-denominational Christianity is like Burger King or McDonald's Christianity. It's not true. It's not real. It doesn't. It's like they're doing everything to make it feel like it's not church. Although, even though tradition is so beautiful, tradition, 100% brings us closer to God, Yeah, so. But yeah, learning about the saints and the Holy Theotokos, that was just, wow. It's new for sure. It's new. But Theotokos, am I correct in saying that? Does that translate to Mother of God in Greek? I could be totally wrong. Just asking a question. Because Mary is the Mother of God, isn't she? I find submitting to the advice of spiritual father really difficult because naturally I'm pretty individualistic. I understand. Yeah, I understand. You sort of want to you're trying to rationalize things in your own mind, and that's good. That's completely natural. I think that's when we could go off course, and then we could have a spiritual father to be there and to just. I personally don't have a priest. I have a few pastors in the Pentecostal church. I'm formally part of. To be honest, I think mostly it's mostly to do with someone you can talk to and you can trust. That's one of the biggest things, and I have someone in my life who does that for me. He's such a close friend of mine. He is like a spiritual father. He's in his 60s, and was just such. He's like a spiritual father to me. So he sort of takes on that role for me as a Protestant. Obviously I don't have a priest, but I totally see the need for a spiritual father, just to nudge us in the right direction and to give us advice. Santa says he's going to the gym. All right, so bro, get jacked, bro. Make sure you have a good workout and work hard, like. Now, I don't know if my buddies. What's that? There's a smaller channel called Christ in the Culture, and he spoke about something his spiritual father told that was so profound. He would never find it on his own. Yeah, exactly that. Like sometimes we'd never find out things that we needed to know on our own. Guys, I'm gonna share this video to a few of my buddies, so maybe they haven't seen it yet, or I don't. 1 sec. Alright guys, I think we're back. Sorry about that. Just shared it on the group. We've got a Orthodox guy, we got a Catholic guy, and me, Protestant, and Chris. So that is for sure. Like, that is true. Like, some things we definitely need guidance on, especially as young people. There's so many influences out there, and so many different challenges that we now face, like in this society, like today, that perhaps, people years ago had different challenges. Now we have quite unique challenges. A lot of it involves our own technology, society, social media, has influenced Gen Z. I mean, it's been good and bad. I can speak to someone. I have an Orthodox buddy in America whose family I know of. My father's good friends with. I can contact him like that, he lives in the United States. It's fascinating, isn't it? But I don't think some things do tell me, and I sense that we've never been more disconnected than we are right now. And even though I can contact pretty much anyone at any time, because because of technology. So it's a good and bad thing, you know. My my concern is, I was saying to my mate Adam, like, this VR stuff and the stuff that's online now is like, you know, well, how do you say? I mean, to make all virtual or augmented, if that's the word. I'm not sure what the right word is. Virtual reality. It can make you feel that you're actually in a different place, you know. And I think is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? I think it'll be good and bad, but we'll have to see what happens. I like playing a VR. I have played it before. Yeah, it's insane. Can literally make you feel like, you know, you're in a different reality. You know, it's like, I remember I was like stepping off this ledge and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, even though I knew logically. I was like, oh, I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I remember my sister had one once, and we come over and like we played on it for a bit. It was mental. It was insane. And there was like a virtual boxing ring as well, and where I was actually fighting someone, and honestly, the adrenaline or fight or flight response got triggered in me. It was insane. Even though I knew it wasn't real, I genuinely thought for a split second I'm in a ring with someone. The fight and flight response got kicked in. It's insane. VR gun games. I think I played one of them. Yeah. How far is it gonna go? That's the question with VR. You know, it's gonna be an interesting few years. I like how Orthodox saints often warn about fantasy and the imagination because it seems incredibly relevant to things like AI and VR becoming popular. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of what they've said relates to today, as like stuff in the Bible relates to today, even though it's thousands of years old or however old it is. You know, we're 2000 or it's it's an old book. So, but it relates to struggles that we have today. So it's a good and bad thing, isn't it? Technology, you know, it's a good and bad thing. These are the awkward moments. Oh, as soon as I said that, someone commented. Mason says, "Father Josiah Trenham said, if you think technology is inherently bad, imagine going back and telling the apostles not to evangelize because they're walking on roads paved by pagans." Right? Yeah. So even though, what's happening, Chris? What's good, Chris, the moderator? Look at him in all his glory. Right, so we shouldn't forsake something just because someone who we don't agree with has made something that has made life easier. I understand what you mean. Chaz Contramundrum says, "Hi, just found you today. Theotokos, God bearer, as in birth giver." Thank you. I just thought it meant theo, like is that like theosis or theology? That's God in Greek. God bearer, right? So Theotokos. God bearer as in birth giver. That's the literal translation. Birth giver. Okay. That's a literal translation. but it is most rendered in English in a slightly more expanded form. Mother of God, yeah. That's why I refer to it as Mother of God, yeah. What's happening, Chris? Yo, what did I miss? You just missed about us talking about VR and AI stuff that is going to change the world. We're just talking about like the pros and cons of it. Like, how is that going to affect like virtual reality? How is that going to affect people? You know, I mean, how does this? How does that? It can relate to faith because what Mason was mentioning about, he talked about how saints have talked about fantasy or imagination. What do you say? Seems incredibly relevant to things like AI and VR becoming popular. It's just, Mason says he'll be back in 10 minutes, no worries, mate. It's just crazy how you can ask a robot now, like, I think Grok is the one that's on X, isn't it? I'm on X too much at the moment, bro. It's like, it's insane. I'm on X way too much at the moment. Trying to think now. Yeah, so you can literally type in anything and it'll just give you just top tier information within seconds. It's just insane. I don't know much. I don't know enough to talk about it, to be honest. I mean, you know, perhaps the consequences of this phenomenon is going to be interesting. That is to say the least. Opinions on Elon salute. Ah, bro. I watched the entire inauguration yesterday. It was pretty mad, like, do you mean? There's a lot of speculation going around. I mean, Elon, I think a lot of people just say he just autismed out right at that moment and he just got a bit excited. My old man said he was like, he thought he was waving to people and I was like, there's no way he done. There's no way that he just done that. I'm not going to do it on the live because I don't know. There's no way that he done that just to wave at people. Like, it was so intentional. But it was either, you know, a Austrian painter salute or it was a Rome salute. So, but yeah, no, you never know what to expect of Elon, do you? You never know. Quite a quiet stream today. Guys, I should really get back to streaming more often, you know? Just speaking my mind, having a conversation with people. I mean, it's pretty good. If we get, hopefully we get to at least 10 people anyway. Chaz Cotramundum says, not waving, bit, he said, grabbing the love from my heart and throwing it to the crowd. Yeah, that's what my old man was saying, like, you know, he grabbed his heart and then went like that, you know, so, but then I saw on X and there was literally another example of, like, Kamala doing it, but, I mean, if you can catch someone, like, midway of someone doing that, it can make anyone look like they're doing the salute, but it's just not. It's just them waving, or their arm is in that position anyway. More speculation is mostly I see on Twitter is how Trump didn't put his hand on the Bible. I personally just think he may have just forgot, and in the space of time, if you look, I saw it on X. It's not he's not legally required to put his hand on the Bible. I think he started reciting the oath, and then Melania was just a bit late walking to him. Trying to think now, but he spoke so much about God in his union address. Is that what it? No, union address. Is that what it is? Is that what they call it after the inauguration speech? I don't know. Union address is Oxford. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. His speech. So. Oh, really? Damn. The Austrian painters usually tap their heart before saluting. Oh dear. yeah, it was a wild night last night. Wild afternoon. Interesting to see the inauguration indoors, like for the first time. Was that for the first time? I'm not sure if it was for the first time, but there's a lot of security alarms. Is swearing on the Bible even necessary though? Doesn't the Bible itself have passages against swearing? Let your yes be yes, your no be no. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, yeah, it's like, well, why did they use the word swear for just saying an oath, like swear an oath? Like, it's not like he's using bad language to, well, I don't know. I don't know why they have to swear in a different context. Like, you can swear in like promising. Like, you could say, I swear I didn't do that. You're just promising you didn't do that. So, don't have voice. I solemnly say yes to uphold my oath. Oh, that was the biggest. I need to practice my Trump impression. It is a quiet night, guys. Thank you for everyone who has tuned up. Appreciate it. Hopefully, Egg had something to say about the. He did, yeah. He's been saying a lot of stuff. Absolutely no idea what he's saying. But yeah, the video I made is doing well, so that's good. On this way to like 800 views, I think, so it's not bad for a video. Pardon me. We got a few new people on here today, so that's pretty cool. Remember once we had a ton of viewers on here once, and it was like, I think YouTube brought out like when people were on shorts, like when they're scrolling down, they would encounter live streams, and that's how so many of those streams are getting loads of views. Kasum Ramesh says hi, what's up? Sorry if I butchered your name. Kasum, what's up? Hi bro from India, what's up bro? Yeah, I thought you were from India. What's up dog? What's up homie? Smarto, we got viewers all over the world, you know. As I looked at the analytics for the Orthodox video, mostly American. So yeah, that's interesting. Some Canadian as well. So, but I'd love to visit America one day. Would love to, you know. If I just, well, I literally know, like, I know a dude who lives in America. His dad lives over here, and I also know someone else as well, the pastor. He lives in Texas. America, wow. And then a friend of mine in church, she's currently in California, so that's interesting. She's got family over there, so California is all over on the west side, isn't it? Yeah, I'd love to go. Oh my gosh, I mean, it's just fascinating the entire country. It's just, would love to see it. You know, the UK seems just so, like, we see it on like YouTube, or I mean, especially in movies. You know, like, it just, everything looks bigger. The people, like, they look like they got more energy. It looks like there's so much more going on. Egghead, you can say whatever you want, bro. Chaz Kasum said he needs a phone. Alright, so I can't help you with that. Chaz Contramundum says, I'm in Washington. Wow. Wow, really? How far away were you from the inauguration? Sorry, please enlighten me. Is Washington on the west side or the east side? Is it above, like, where is it now? Oh, I'm trying to think. Is it by, like, you got California? I can't think. Can't think. Also, like, the borders between each state is just a joke, and it's just, like, just so flat. Sorry. So, so straight, like. Oregon. Oregon. Yeah, that's it. I know. Can I speak in Hindi? I cannot. Yeah, Washington, Oregon, California. Wow. Such a massive country, bro. It's just unbelievable. Texas could be its own country. Texas has a bigger GDP than the whole of Canada, which is just insane. Chaz says 5,000 kilometers. Yes, you got me. It's in the northwest. Wow, wow, wow. 5,000 kilometers. What's life like in Washington? I got loads. I mean, I've seen this channel from American stuff, and well, a couple of months ago, actually, sorry, last year, there was an event going on in a local pub, and a few Christians hired it from. Oh, sorry about that, guys. A few Christians hired it, and there was, I forgot where these guys were from. I think one guy was from New York, and I think one of the other guys was from Texas. And it was just so cool talking to them. You know what I mean? And I asked them what they thought about politically, and they were quite divided on that. That was interesting, and I mentioned to them the most amount of Americans I meet are Mormons, and he says, "Oh, really?" And I said, "Yeah, like there's a man down the street," and we sort of talked about like a little bit of, like, Mormon theology, and it's a huge cult. Just type FLDS on, and you find out that it's just a cult. Like Warren Jeffs, he's still in prison, and yet 70, 80 women still listen to everything he says. It's just wild. Chris says, "Can you talk in Hindi, please?" Yeah, bro, no worries. Charles says, "Very mild winter this year here, very cold in other parts of the US." Yeah. I mean, that was the reason why they put it indoors, the inauguration, because of how cold it was getting. Apparently, it's really, really cold where the inauguration was. Yeah. Mason says, "I got to a youth group at a Presbyterian church. I find there's just some stuff they miss out on. Common prayer, nobody asks for. Nobody asks for God's mercy, and the service is modernized with guitar and drums." Yeah, that's just not my. That's not my style. I gotta say, the closest I've been to. I mean, the divine liturgies it's a lot for me to take in. I think it's absolutely beautiful, but probably my favourite services I've ever been in are Anglican, just with my upbringing, and also there's no wokeism and none of that stuff that has entered into St. David's, the church I do sometimes attend. But it's basically like Reformed Catholicism. You have the choir, you have the organ, you have you have the priest as well, and he's recently retired now. His name was Father Mark, and he was great to talk to. He was just a great. I just felt at home, and it was so like the hymns were so powerful, and this is what we're missing. This is why what I said in the Orthodox video, modern. It just gets. Explain. That's not my style at all. It's like sort of put people and not onto God alone. I went to a non-denominational, I grew up in one, and also I went to one because there was a youth, and it wasn't for me at all. Like, stream is lagging, for goodness sake. For goodness sake, man. full reaction to some Protestant churches. Christians should conduct themselves in a more stoic manner, not just trying to be happy all the time. Mic drop. Mic drop. Totally agree. Totally agree. It's trying to manufacture an emotion in you that's just not, like, true. I mean, for some people it could be. I mean, I don't know. It just seems so hyper emotional. It's not, you know, it doesn't appeal to, I think, young men. That's for sure. Declan, no way. Declan, boy, what's happening? Declan Kelly. I missed the live streams, bro. Good to see him back, bro. My guy. By the way, guys, this is none of this would have been possible without this guy. So shout out to Declan Kelly. God bless. You know, he's a Christian brother of mine, and yeah, he's a great guy. So without him, we wouldn't have been able to visit the Orthodox. So it's great to see you on here, bro. Thank you very much. But yeah, I totally see what Mason's saying. I mean, you know, I discussed it a little bit in the Orthodox video, and yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. I think, particularly for me, I mean, if you go into a church and you just literally see, you know, like a band, like it looks like a rock star. It looks like a rock concert, with just like these hyper emotional songs. It's just, it seems so manufactured. The emotions. It's not like when you go to a divine liturgy or like a high church Protestant or Catholic mass. Like it's like they're like two different religions, you know. Mason says, it bothers me because in Matthew 16:24, Jesus advises a Christian life is going to be hard and painful. Shouldn't we approach these hard saying more seriously? For sure. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Jesus said, if any man would come after me, he must deny himself, pick up his cross and follow me. I think that's a great blueprint for life, because there's going to be suffering in this world, along with a lot of wonderful pleasures and wonderful blessings. But if we can sort of have the right attitude towards suffering, we can transform it. And he seems quite stoic. You know, obviously I'm not saying that Jesus is God incarnate. He's the Son of God. It's not, you know, he wasn't one of the ancient Stoics, but that advice right there, if any man would come after me, he must deny himself, pick up his cross and follow me. What he says is that, I mean, to resist sin, deny yourself, and to pick up your cross. Now, for some early Christians, when they got persecuted and martyred for their faith, it could well have been a wooden crossbeam. For us now, even now in the world, like that could be happening. But for us in general, in the Western world, it's more so, let's pick up our issues. Let's pick up, you know, well, first off, Jesus said, you know, if come to me, all you who are weary and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. But I think it's good. It's just a good blueprint for really accepting your suffering, because the more we try and hide away from it, the more we try and push it away, the worse it gets, you know. The Orthodox emphasis on prayer, showing love for God, is really solid. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. But yeah, I totally understand. It seems like there's no reverence or respect or a sense of seriousness around the church service. It's not. But what I found particularly, I mean, the Orthodox Divine Liturgies are beautiful, but I mean, it is very ritualistic. It's a lot of repetition. But me and Declan have talked about this, you know, and very ceremonial as well. Like we had the Feast of Theophany on Sunday, and wow, it was it was a stretched out thing, and I can't go into all the details. I mean, if I have time, I will, but it was. I'm just going to say it respectfully. I might as well just come up and say it. It's fried my brain a little bit. Like taking all that in and how ceremonial and repetitive it is. I'm learning. That's the main thing. I'm learning more about the faith, and I truly respect, you know, the Orthodox tradition. If you love the traditional Anglican services and Orthodoxy, you might consider looking into Western Rite Orthodoxy. Wow. Let me Google that. Yeah, I'm definitely like I'm part of a Pentecostal church, but I attend Anglican services. I'm not big on I didn't feel much there, but the Anglican and the Orthodox, I'm Anglo-Orthodox. It's made a new denomination. Anglo-Orthodox, that's mad. So Western Rite Christianity, I've never heard of that. We're gonna make a denomination, boys. If you looked at I think it was Prince William's wedding. You had Bread of Heaven, like one of those hymns, come on. And if you looked at the video, there was literally an icon of Jesus, you know. So they're not either the Anglicans. So Western Rite Orthodoxy, also called Western Orthodoxy or the Orthodox Western Rite, are congregations within the Eastern Orthodox tradition which perform their liturgy in Western forms. Well, I want to know Declan's opinion on this. Bro, Anglo-Doxycostal. That's actually amazing, bro. Can you remember? Can you remember that? Just remember that. If someone asks me, I'm just gonna say that to them. They're gonna if anybody asks me what's up Christian, I'll just say that and completely confuse them. Anglo-Doxycostal. Oh my gosh. Mason says, I can't remember who, but someone said the Orthodox Church can feel mundane, mainly because trying to constantly feel a range of different emotions can be bad. It's perhaps to stay grounded, not sure. Mundane. I understand that viewpoint. Yeah, I understand that. Mundane. I don't know what to say about that, really. I don't know what to say. Anglo-Doxycostal in the name of the Father, Spirit. Shamala. Besides altered versions of the Tridentine, I don't even know what that is, man. Oh, okay, the Catholic Mass. Just say that. Of the Catholic Mass, congregations have used Western liturgical forms such as the I need to sneeze, boys. Oh, the Sarum Rite, the Mozarabic Rite, the Galilean Rite. Gallican Rite. Some congregations use that what has become known simply as the English liturgy, which is derived from the Anglican Book of Common Prayer. I've not been introduced to the Book of Common Prayer, but I've heard it's beautiful, albeit with some Byzantinization intended to emphasize Eastern Orthodoxy theological teaching. The Western Rite that exists today has been heavily influenced by the life and work of Julia Joseph Overbeck. Fair enough, I'll read more about that later. Declan says, I'm not sure where the nearest Western Rite Orthodox church is to us, but I'll check and ask Father J as well. Fair enough. Chaz says, the Russian Orthodox Church of Side, Rock Antiochian Orthodox Church, both parishes, so real canonical in communion and all other Orthodox. So they can commune with the Eastern and the and everything else, like with the Greek and the Russian and everyone else. Interesting conversation that me and Declan actually had before we picked Chris up was Nestorianism. So we talked about Bishop Mari Emanuel, who is Oriental Orthodox, and we talked about. I mean, okay, he's okay. So what's the difference? And we sort of Declan, he described it pretty well, but he said perhaps it would be better if you asked the priest about it. Father Jacob, and he said that they disagree with calling Mary the Theotokos, and they just call her the Christokos. So they don't say that she's the mother of God. They just say she's the mother of Christ, but Christ is God. So I don't know about that, but Bishop Mario Emmanuel says a lot of good stuff, but I haven't seen him for a while. But his reaction to getting stabbed and like the forgiveness he had in his heart towards that Muslim guy was nothing short of amazing. You know, to refer to his attacker as his son, that requires a different kind of forgiveness. And what the devil intends for bad, God means for good. Like that, he got so much. He got so much more. Well, I don't want to say he got so much more popular. He was able to spread the gospel more because of that happening, and they could see, oh, why is this being attacked? You know, why is it permissible for Christianity not only to be attacked but mocked? And yet, if you mock a Muslim or a Hindu or a Buddhist or a pagan, I mean, you can't do that, you know. But especially in Hollywood, where they've normalized blasphemy, and it's just, perhaps, do you think that's, I mean, you know, I don't wish harm on anyone, you know what I mean? But I mean, some people think Sling and Stone on YouTube channel, he reckons that the wildfires could be a spiritual thing. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think the wildfires that have happened is God's judgment on Hollywood and things? Okay, so Mason says, guys, am I? Oh. Guys, hello. Hi guys, sorry, I don't know what's going on. I think I've just disconnected a bit. Hopefully you guys are still here. I'm a little sad my friend who's Presbyterian doesn't seem to understand what's bad about the irreverent hip church services. Yeah. I think you just gotta let your friend just come to their own conclusion. You know, it's not, you know what I mean, like they have to go through a phase where we've been through, and we just, you know, if they want to explore the faith, maybe they're happy in a church like that, and if their heart is in the right place, then. But I mean, for myself particularly, I couldn't. I don't feel connected in churches like that at all. I just don't feel. I don't feel. You know, I just don't. I don't feel. I'm very feel. I'm not feel. What's that guy's name? Usek. I was doing Usek then. If you didn't know who that was, what does the Orthodox Church think of the Syrian Coptic Church, Oriental Orthodox? Yeah, we just mentioned about that, about the Oriental, but I'm not sure. I guess the Coptic and the Syrian Church of the East, that's the one. I think they're in communion with the Oriental. No, he's not Oriental, but a Syrian Church of the East. Oh, what? Bishop Mario Emmanuel. Right, Nestorian. But he's not even that anymore. They defrocked him and kicked him out. Now he's sort of a lone wolf with his denomination all his own. His theology is still mostly the same Nestorian though. Right. I heard they kicked him out. they kicked him out. Oh, guys, do you like my icon, by the way, of... this is pretty bad that I'm not entirely, like, I know for a fact that could either be the resurrection or the transfiguration. But it's a beautiful piece. And guess where I get that from, guys? Timu. Got it from Timu. But he's not... right, yeah. A church that doesn't spring up to defend their priest is no good. The congregation named Bishop Emmanuel's are clearly tight-knit and love him. Yeah, no, the people in this church, yeah, for sure. Like it seems like he gets a good reception, you know, from the congregants. Like, yeah, no, they span. Well, I mean, he was getting attacked, wasn't he? All right, guys. Sorry for connection issues. For goodness' sake, my great icon, resurrection. Yes, that is. I have to apologize on my behalf that I don't. Part of me thought it was the transfiguration because, like, all of the apostles. Like, I know he appeared to the apostles after he resurrected, didn't he? Sorry, after he oh gosh, the Transfiguration. Well, it's the same thing, innit? I'm confused, man. I've just confused myself, bro. It's the resurrection icon, yes. Thank you very much. Also, guys, I studied a little bit of iconoclasm, and it was apparently in the 700s where the Byzantine Empire. I could be totally wrong about this. I think there was a group in the Byzantine Empire which were very iconoclastic, and where the dome of where the Jesus icon would be, they literally just put like a cross there. So there was a big movement of iconoclasm even back then. You know, like issues with, like this, these are like idols and things like that. No, you're not. We're not worshiping them. We're just, well, I think the Orthodox say that they're worshipping what the image is portraying, not the image itself. They're not worshipping the wood or the paint. They're worshipping what the image is portraying. I think from a Protestant viewpoint, I think if we can get a little bit concerned when they say, when the Orthodox will say that, the Protestants will get a bit concerned when people start bowing down to them and kissing them. You know, is that more than veneration? Seems a bit like worshipy, if that makes sense. That's the concern. So Chris says iconoclasm is very Islamic. Well, yes, they can't have images. That's very much like they have that in Islam. But it's nice. I was just talking to my auntie about it. It's nice to have reminders of them. It's nice to have reminders of like the saints going through and to respect them. Veneration. Also, it's beautiful artwork as well. But if someone doesn't want to have icons, fair enough. You know, it's for me, it's not. I mean, it depends what you are. If you are Orthodox, then I would expect you to have icons if you were Orthodox. You know. And yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, it's a nice icon. It's some good stuff on Timo. I know they're not the most, well, I was quite influenced by my friend. I go up their house, and she orders just about everything on Timo, and you know, to be fair, some good stuff on there. Like, do you mean so? Alright, guys. Hopefully my connection is okay now. Just apologies for that. So stupid. My Wi-Fi isn't the greatest, so. It's better connection now, sound. I'm going to turn this light off, guys. How much was it on Temu? Well, you've got to like make an order of a minimum of like 15 quid. So I bought a few other things. But honestly, I think that was about 4 quid, which is mad, isn't it? Yeah, it's beautiful to look at. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's nice to look at, you know. Yeah, that's crazy cheap. Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. Which in dollars must be like even less. Cause is it? No, it's more. In dollars would be more. Is that how it works? Like if the pound is worth more, might buy some more. That icon you got is beautiful, I gotta say. It's like a particular one. I think it's like a Byzantine one Chris has got. Something, I'm not sure. It's like a particular one. I got one from Greece. I can't find the exact same one online. It's also a local depiction, perhaps. I don't know. I mean, well, no. This. I mean, I'm not sure at all. I just haven't seen that particular icon online. So. It's just Jesus holding the Bible. Yeah. That's my one. Wow, we've been going for an hour already. Hour and 6 minutes. Xander's back. What's up, dog? No, I'll have to look into Western Rite Orthodoxy. Poop workouts, that's a shame. I mean, you were quite quick with that. Mason says, what were you saying about my friend in a contemporary Protestant church? Stream lagged out then. Sorry about that. He said he's burning. I sort of said, like, if I can remember what I said, you know, you got to sort of let, like, that friend go on their journey on their own, you know. I think Chaz has got to go. Chaz, it was great meeting you, man, and God bless, from Wales all the way to Washington. I'll see you again. It was good meeting you. I've got to run and get my day started. Wow, your day is just starting. That's funny. My day is just about ending. I was on the way to ending. Yeah, so I just said about your friend, like, just let them just go through their own journey of faith, you know. You can't, it's good to try and nudge them and just have an honest conversation about how you feel. You know, they'll come around in due time. I mean, if they feel like they get fed in that church and things like that, if they feel totally happy, then, you know, you can't really say much, can you? You know, it's like, it is what it is, so. But for sure, I was watching Redeem Zuma's video yesterday, like one of his older ones, like, or ones he's uploaded recently. Stay away from non-denominational Christianity. It's just because they'll make up, you know, they just make up stuff. They make stuff up. Gym sesh today. Yeah, bro, done back and buys and cardio and abs, and I got legs tomorrow, hopefully. So, because got a few things on, but yeah. I usually do push pull legs. That's my training split. Try to do that twice a week, but then sometimes on like the last day, I might, just to save a day, I might just do push and pull in one day. So Mason says, right, like, I can't push too hard, just say little nuggets of truth here and there without shoving my beliefs on my friend. Yeah, for sure, man, because the more you shove it, the more it's just not a good way to be, you know. It's just, I know people like that, and I'm not judging them, but you know, you gotta let them come round to their own, to what they think, you know. Xander says, everything I wanted to work out was taken. Never go to the gym at this time, bro. It's like, bro. I know it's difficult, maybe, you know, you just come back from work and you want to hit the gym sesh, and it's, you know. Especially at peak hours, it is busy, like, you know. I find it to be busy sometimes. Like when I go in the morning, or perhaps if I'm there till midday, it can be quite busy there. Like, gets busier around 5 o'clock, 6ish. It does get busy. You know, people coming from school, college, their work. You know what I mean? Rush hour. Good time to go though. It's quite late at night. I mean, like, well, not like too late, but like 8, 9, 10. Like, that's like, those are pretty quiet times. But the gym I go to shuts at 9, so that's why Pure Gym is. I don't go there, but that's a 24-hour gym, so that's what I was gonna go. Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta get it in somehow, you know, some shape or form. gonna have steak and eggs after this, bro. I can't wait. Mason says, do you play chess at all? Or nah, the game's a lot deeper and more artistic than people think. That's interesting. On Sunday after I came back from Divine Liturgy, I went to the pub and played a few games of pool, but my buddies were playing chess, like, and I can tell it's a lot deeper. I remember playing it when I was younger, but if you asked me to play now, you'd have to go through all the rules with me. I wouldn't have any idea. It's quite an intellectual game. Yeah, I for sure. I think it does go a lot deeper. Like, got like 2 sets done. I gotta say, guys, pool. Pool. I love watching snooker, and I love playing pool. So that's my biggest thing. Darts. We played a bit of darts as well, and I actually like. Do you know when you obviously from 501? You're just throwing you're obviously throwing the darts, and then you're getting your number down, and then you got to finish on like a double. I had to finish on I think a double 2. I think, wait, what was it? On something. I had to finish on a double, and it took me like 10 attempts, and I finally did it. Chris says you love losing pool. Yeah, Chris has got the worst pool form, and yet he beats me most times, so makes no sense. I'm actually good, but it's the last ball that gets him. It is. You can't. I don't know what it is, man. I just don't know. Chris has got the Superman abilities. What are your thoughts on there being more unity among the 3 main denominations of the church, especially now that we face enemies in common? Rafi, you've got it on the money, my friend. I'm all for, what's the word, ecumenism. I mean, that the Orthodox don't view that well. But I think, I'm seeing it in my personal life, because I'm part of a group chat with a mutual friend that we know of, and now I've met him virtually. He's a son of my old man's mate's family. There's family friends, like, and he lives in America, and he's considering becoming an Orthodox monk. He's Russian Orthodox. My other mate, he's Catholic, and obviously me and Chris are like Protestants. So there's the 4 of us in this group, and we're just all sharing, Christian links and Christian videos, Christian music, and this. I love the unity. And what Jake put, his name is Jake, but one of the boys, like, he's the Catholic, and he put on like the bio of the group. We all may have our own like struggles in our mind, but we're all Christian men, and we can all pray for each other regardless of our denominational differences. I love that. I love it. We're all one. We were all part of the body. You know what I mean? So at least be Trinitarian. At least that should be like the least. Like, that must be like the minimum requirement to be. Well, I mean, like, what do you consider a Christian at that point? Chris says he pots by luck. Jacob is a G. I do think he doesn't. If he doesn't find a wife soon, he's becoming a priest. Wow. It's going to be... I did see that picture. Wow. Mason says, yeah, ecumenism is hard for me to navigate. As I've looked into orthodoxy, it's hard to balance refuting Protestant and Catholic teaching without personally condemning people. Chris says he's a lady magnet. Is he? Wow. Yeah, I mean... It's hard to explain, man. It's hard to explain. Rafi says, brilliant. Yeah, I mean, Trinitarian, Catholic, Orthodox, Protestantism, not any heretical groups. No, like, like the Mormons or JWs or Oneness Pentecostals or FLDS or anything or any group that, is not Christian. He had a Muslim girlfriend before his conversion. Wow. I didn't know that. It would be so cool if you joined the stream. Chris, can you? Do you think you could text the group for me? If you would. I have sent it to the group. Maybe they just haven't seen it. But Mason says, I'm not saying this to flex, but I've had to turn down a lot of relationships with girls because they weren't Christian, and I find it wouldn't work. But then I get fear of missing out. Yeah, I've gone through a similar experience a few times. Yeah. Chris is saying, yo boys, join the stream, we balling. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, it's like, boys, just take one day at a time. God will provide you with a wife. It's just difficult to know. Just, what you need to do right now is to make sure you're the best version of yourself now, and like everything you do, think about becoming like. Honestly, I had this thought today, guys, and I don't want to be like, oh, look at me, I'm so virtuous, but I'm supersetting biceps, or I'm on the preacher curl, and then I'm doing one arm hammer curls, and I'm like that. Let me do this for my future wife, for my future kids, so I can pick them up. You know what I mean? That's we need to preach that more in society. Like, we need to talk about that more in society. Like, men's happiness comes from serving other people and serving his wife and his family. A man feels like, that is what a man wants. That's really what they want. That's how you've won in life. Not, oh, you got properties everywhere, like you got Lamborghini. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Like, wealth is a good thing. But if you value that over relationships with people, you're just gonna end up alone. You know what I mean? And just worshipping money and stuff. And the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. You've Clever talking about films to show the youngsters. Any suggestions? The Passion of the Christ might be a bit much. Desmond Doss, Hacksaw Ridge might be a bit much. Gosh, Narnia is like a Christian film, isn't it? It's like the lion is meant to be Jesus, isn't it? I haven't watched it for years, so maybe like Narnia or something. Father Josiah Trenham, you mean, said, become the kind of person you'd want to spend the rest of your life with. Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, would you want to spend the rest of your life with someone who's addicted to video games, addicted to bad content? You know what I'm talking about, guys. Does sinful things to themselves, does sinful things to other people, doesn't take care of their body, doesn't work out, doesn't make themselves smell good, doesn't take care of themselves, doesn't have, a bit of self-esteem about them, doesn't dress nice. Why would you want to be with that? You would want to be with someone who's, going towards success and wanted to be ambitious and is considerate and thinks positively about the future, works out, has a relationship with God, So just have that in mind, boys. You know what I mean? Just like, if you feel really unmotivated, just think about that. You know what I mean? I know it's easier said than done, but I mean, just, your future self is counting on you now. Like, if you could go to the gym today and then not go for a few days, or not go for another week. If you continue that, I mean, you get a little bit of gains, but nothing compared to if you went every single day. Consistency is key. I tried making an equally yoked relationship happen. She ended up ending it. Lol. Praise the Lord. Yeah. Yeah. It's. I mean, let's just be honest, lads. It's like, not just if we talk about, religion. It's just like, if you don't align yourself, like, you need the same core beliefs and view and worldviews, just a few guys to get on. It only makes sense. King says, Trump is back. What's your thoughts? I try and stay out of politics, but if you really want to know my opinion, I'm really happy. This is my reaction. What do you stream next? My lunch break is almost done. Whenever, brother. Honestly, whenever. I mean, could be tomorrow, could be next week. I'm not sure. But I definitely want to make a habit of streaming. But just hope we can get. I mean, it's been a decent stream, guys. So thank you, guys. It's definitely, it's been good. Heading out now. God bless you, Adam. Good stream. Thank you, Mason. God bless you. See you again. I'm having my din-dins around 6 o'clock, guys, so we got about 20 minutes left of this. A lot of political psychosis from people on the left, though. They're acting like he's going to put them on trains to camps. Man, it's like... My biggest issue is when, you know, issues between families occur. That's really sad. I'm not going to mention anything more, but that's really sad. That is, like... There are people out there, I mean, in a different country... and yet you're falling out about it. Like, it's quite bizarre. I think I know what it is. It's so much emotions attached to the events that happen, you know, and we sort of view the other political sides as literal Satan, you know. And I just want to be open-minded, you know what I mean? It causes more stress being like that. I'd rather be open-minded and just look at the facts and make up your own conclusion, follow your conscience, and vote for who you think would be better. I mean, that's it. It's quite clear. America wanted Trump. America loves Trump. You know, they truly, even if they don't perhaps like his character or personality, you know, they like his policies. That's it. And he mentioned God so much in his speech yesterday. I mean, I thought it was great. Godless Miami or knife stabbing South London where you live. Yeah, it's bad. Where do I live? I live in Wales, but yeah, there's some bad places, man. It's just not good. Just gotta pray for protection of ourselves. What are your thoughts on Bob or Speaker's Corner? Very interesting. I don't know if it was Bob. It looked like it was like this other guy, and he was speaking to Sneeko, because Sneeko has recently like converted to Islam or something, and they were having a conversation, and he just sort of like Sneeko didn't have anything to say. Like, he was bringing up his points. I forgot what he talked about. Sorry. It was this other guy, and also a guy with like longish hair, and he's Greek Orthodox, and he explained the Trinity to him, and he was incredible. Like, he's a young guy, and yeah, God bless him. Like, he was incredible. Like, how we explained that. So yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen Bob's Speaker's Corner. Yeah, you need to know what you're talking about. Like, I'm not the best. Like, if I feel strongly enough about something, I can bring up some good points, but you need to be educated, you know. Saint Bobius of Speaker's Corner, pray for us. What's your thought on Mahmoud Sahab living with Mono? I don't know who that is. Who's in the back? Is that your little brother? I don't have a brother. Who's that in the back? What, was it a ghost? Hopefully no ghosts are here. Not that I'm scared of them. Is that your little brother? What? I don't have a brother. Sneeko defended child with old men, lol. Islam doesn't have young boys marry older women, though. Something I saw yesterday. Like, are you guys familiar with the Talmud? There's a video I watched. I'll have to put that. Let's put it on the group. Adam, what's that strange being behind you? Let me watch the screen. Is that just my shadow of my head, is it? A Scouse Scottish Irish name. What? I'm living in your walls, Adam. Declan is the ever-present mate of mine. He's always there. Whenever you need him, he's always there. Declan Kelly, he's my Saint Declan Kelly of Wales, says to us. Michael's a Bemelmans. Sorry, but hello, dude. What's up, Michael? So Declan is living in my walls. Michael Scott is coming here. What's up, guys? I am Dutch. Oh, what's up? I wish I could say something in Dutch, but I don't know anything. What's your opinion on Good Wilders? There's a Guinness symbol in the wall and some Japanese fella flying about. Real. I missed it. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I missed that. He is a fake one. Might be Declan's forced projection. It might be, yeah. Declan's aura is so strong. Fair play. The dude is a legend, I have to say. I have to give it to him. Michael says he's a fake one. Why do you say that, dude? I mean, I'm just only wondering. I mean, I'm not Dutch, so. Also, my sister's been to, well, not trying to expose her, I'm just saying, she's been to the red light district. Some bad things going on. Good Wilders is doing nothing. That's a shame. Have you been to, you obviously heard of the red light district and, you know, there's a lot of bad, naughty things happening down there. Opinions on how to speak about faith with LGBT family members. That must be very difficult as a Christian. I can't give you advice on that. Maybe type that up on YouTube and find a video of someone who can relate, because I can't relate to that, thank God. I mean, that must be, from a Christian perspective, that must be a bit difficult. They think we hate them for some reason. Yes, because the Bible condemns it. That's why they think we hate them, but we don't hate them. We just don't think that is the purpose of which God designed sexuality. That's it. I didn't say anything else. That was it. I just don't believe that is how God designed human sexuality. That's it. That's literally what Cliff Connectley says, and he's bang on. You know, I don't look at them any differently. If they started acting weird to me, I wouldn't want, you know, I'll be like, you know, go away, man. I'm like, I don't want that here, you know. A lot of it is, the ideology itself is harmful, and it's a destructive lifestyle. I don't hate them. I mean, I don't, you know me, I wouldn't look at them any differently. There's a video I'll try and find and share with you guys. Bro, we're gonna have to add you to another group, bro, because we got, it's like a Christian group. Jake, is this the same? Is this the Jake I know? Chris, pray for them. I'm having the same problem. Indeed, I never condemn them. I just treat them like I would anyone else. But I think the internet has told them we hate them. Yes. What's happening, Jake? What's good? Yo, Jake, if you don't mind, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I would really like to add. If I could send you Declan's number so we can add him to the Christian group that we got going on WhatsApp, it's good. If Declan would like to be part of it. I've added him to like 2 groups now. All good, man. Happy days. Michael says, would you like the politics of Good Wilders or the red light district in Amsterdam? Particularly, I understand perhaps why people may not like him. I just watched what he said. You could say I agree with some of the stuff he says, like perhaps Sharia law is not compatible with European values. I mean, he said that, and it's true. That's my opinion anyway. Trying to think now. The red light. Would I want the red light district banned? Yeah. As a Christian, as I think any Christian would want it banned. Yeah, but good. Send me when you're free. Thank you, Jake. My sister couldn't find any common ground, so I just ended the conversation respectfully. Yeah, that's a good choice, man. It's a good choice. It doesn't lead anywhere. It could be about gender. It could be about, you know, sexuality, religion, politics. If you can't find any common, yeah, just end the conversation respectfully. All you're gonna do is you're gonna create friction in your relationships, which I can attest to myself. But it's not. There's nothing bad. I haven't damaged any relationships, thank God. But we need to know when to just cut the line and say, look, this is not working out. We have to agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. Now he is in charge. Gert will is busy maintaining his position, not doing anything for the Dutch people. That's a shame. That's a shame. I wasn't quite aware. The Netherlands is quite a flat country, isn't it? It's like there's bike lanes everywhere because of how flat it is. And haven't they had like flooding issues over the years, like, because it's such a flat country? That must be such an easy way to get around, though. You can bike to work and bike to the gym. How to win arguments? I run bench more than you. Exactly. Chris benches more than me, but he doesn't run more than me. So we're 1-1. Michael says in Utrecht near Central Station are bike parking houses for like 12,500 bikes. That is insane. At least it keeps people active and fit. I mean, you know, everyone has a car nowadays. Like literally everyone. You know, it's like per one person. It's like per one person a car. Like not these days, you know. My brother went to Amsterdam. Guess what he got up to? Probably the red light district. Got the Amsterdam coffee. Oh. Yeah, my sister's been there, like, an Amsterdam cookie. Or brownie. Apparently he was so good he saw giraffes. Yeah. It has nothing to do with another drug. It had everything to do with the cookie. I wonder if marijuana will ever get legalized. It makes you think, doesn't it? Because like many countries have. I don't know. Like the biggest debate about it is like if alcohol was found out now, it'd be legal. It would, like the amount of issues it causes. Like in my local town, if I like walk down like the Sunday morning, like town is a mess, you know. So yeah, I mean it's just definitely. I think if it was found now, it'd probably be illegal. Alcohol, you know. Like it's literally it's literally a toxin, you know. Everything in moderation, mind. You know, I can enjoy a pint with the boys and happy days. Like, you know, some people can't. Some people need to stay away from it. You know, that's like their weakness. I have really good reason to not drink as much if I fail an alcohol breathalyzer at work. Yeah, exactly. You're immediately fired. Yeah, if you have, yeah, exactly that. Exactly, yeah. Because alcohol can stay in your system, can't it? For like, is it a day or something? God has led me to this job, I think. Oh, nice. What are you guys' thoughts on alcohol then? Let's get everyone to comment. Why Declan says wine is a creation of God, drunkenness a deception of Satan. True. Yeah, it's the abuse of pleasures. It's like one of those. I think one of the Stoic philosophers said pleasure when it's gone too far is just a punishment. You know, you feel, and exactly like you know when you got a problem when you don't control the alcohol, it controls you. You know that's when you know you got a problem. Exactly, Deck. Do you have a brother called Ant? Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're now just figuring this out. Ant and Deck. Oh my gosh. Michael says 1 or 2 wines is even healthy, not on a daily basis. Yeah. I mean, the Bible says about like having wine for your stomach, doesn't it? Xander said, "Yo, what's up?" It's fascinating that we get like viewers from all across the world. It's fascinating. We've had Americans on here. We've had like South Africans. We've had Dutch, Spanish. The cake itself, your friend socializing, is 99% of the alcohol. It's just the icing on top. Yeah, it's literally a socializing thing. I keep thinking about how I possibly know you. Well, if you live in Merthyr, then you might know me then. It's simple now. But I never have had a pint with a guy called Xander before. I know one Xander and that's it. Maybe you see... Do you live in Merthyr, yes or no? Great. No, the whole world knows I live in Merthyr. Xander is the man in your walls. Yeah, I think he is. Xander's this side of the wall. Declan is that side. Yep. Okay, so you live in Merthyr, right? Well, if you see me in town, come on to me and I'll give you an autograph. Which is worth like 20 pence if you sell it on eBay. Yeah, I am. How'd you know? Adam, you live with housemates. I live with my parents. Alright, thank you. I'd be rich. 20 pence, bro. That's a hefty chunk of cash. What's up, Xander? Wait, Declan knows Xander. Wait. Well, Xander, if you wouldn't mind saying your surname, then I would know who you really are. $1 per hour, saying we're out 5 hours. That won't have any effect on me personally. I could fix the overindulgence issue. Nice one. Well, it's up to you, buddy. I mean, I would literally have 1 pint when we're out for the entire night. That's just me, or maybe 2 at a maximum. But that's just me. So, too personal line to be fair. Okay, well, I may. That's fair enough. I may. Does it begin with a J? Just answer. Just say yes. Just that's it. That's it. That's all I want to know. 1 million beers, please. If you feel like comfortable enough just to tell me, does your surname begin with J, then I'll know. I might have an idea. Yes. Okay, I know who you are. Yeah, I know who you are. Yeah, Deck. We were a bit upset when Father Jacob was talking about the pint of Guinness. He made like an analogy with a pint of Guinness. The priest made an analogy with a pint of Guinness, saying that towards the end of our lives, like he said, like the pint of Guinness will get lower and lower, like the stuff that we contain in our souls, so our passions, our struggles, our fears will get less and less the more we continue on our faith. And by the end of our lives, we want no Guinness. And then when he said that, Declan was like, no. We want at least a little bit of Guinness to get us through, don't we, boys? Do we? 1 billion beers, put all my money on black, and I'll call it a day. I don't know. I had a stout yesterday. Watching my old man was having a few drinks. I had some whiskey as well with water. I don't know. I'm just not massive onto it, but yeah, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I think for me, it's like, why would I want to spend all this money on drink when it's literally going down the toilet? I'd rather spend a little bit on it, and then put more money into something that's more gonna be productive. You know. Also, I don't really have a taste for it, so. Go on, say my surname. I'll tell you if it's correct. Jones. There's so many Joneses out there, bro. I don't think you should be concerned. You know, I got my name on here, and nothing's happened to me. I haven't been doxxed yet. I did a drug test. Nope. Oh, it's not. Oh my gosh. I know a Xander Jones, but I. Oh, that's mad, bro. Hey, if you see me in town, bro, I come up to me. I'm like a decent guy. You know, I'll have a conversation. I'm not a bad guy. You know what I mean? We all sat with our pee containers the whole time. It was surreal. Oh dear. Was feeling thirsty too. What a nightmare. What? What? Gosh. Wow, we are 6 o'clock, boys. Whoa. Oh my gosh. It is now 6 o'clock, damn. We've been on for an hour and 40. You probably knows 2 Xanders because I literally like met you a week ago. What? I'm like 5'8", brown and straight hair. No way. I literally like met you a week ago. No way. What? Where? Where? I'm very interested in this dialogue. So this dude said he met me last week. Wait, from the Orthodox Church. What's your favourite part of the Divine Liturgy so far? It's in a shop, not going to say the name. In a shop? I'm so confused. So confused. Declan asks, what's your favourite part of the Divine Liturgy so far? It's hard to pinpoint on it. The chants are beautiful. The incense is an interesting one, I have to say. I can't say my favourite because there's so much to take in. Kissing the cross at the end and taking the bread, that's nice. And the incense and just looking at the icons, you know. I can't. It's so general. Like I can't just put like one thing down, you know. But I understand your question. But yeah, if I have to say something, then I'll say like the incense. In a shop, not going to say the name, but yeah, I don't know, somewhere in town. Honest. Well, are you about tomorrow? Because I'll be walking through town tomorrow in the morning. So if you see me, you just, you know, get my autograph, sell it on eBay for 20 pence. Do you guys mind if I have a little vapey vape? Unless you got a doppelganger. Don't know what that is. What's a? I've heard of that. What even is that? Aight, man. Sound. Well, hopefully, I'll be walking to the gym tomorrow, waiting for a guy called Xander to go on to me. Clone. Xander has photographic memory, yeah. But I need to know this. I mean, this is strange, bro. This is really weird. And it's not the Xander. I only know one other Xander as well, so it's basically a lookalike. Yeah, it's gonna be a lookalike, yeah. The vape tastes like the incense. It does. It does. That's why Matthew didn't just gave it to me. It's nice, but I don't inhale it. I can't inhale it. It's just the taste, and it makes you look cool. It makes you feel like a mafia gangster or like a mafia boss. And to see in the priest Father Jacob vape as well is even makes me want to vape. First, just seeing that for the first time, I saw him. Right? I'm not judging him. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but you never just wouldn't really expect a priest vaping. You know what I mean? Mafia boss with blue light, Gen Z mafia boss. Yeah. Let's have a look at the Orthodox video. It's doing pretty well. It's like on 800 views, I think. Yes, I see you every time I walk into town. No way. Well, if you're in town about like 11ish, come on to me. And you will get your signature. And you'll be a rich man. In another life. That's mad, that is, son. That's mad. Oh, it's at 809 views. Let's go. Wow, that's a lot of views. Alright, waiting for that autograph. What? I hope you know, like, some, I don't know. Is this some, like, attempt on my life? Like, you could be, like, you could, I don't know. You could be a friend. I don't know who you are, bro. Don't even know your surname, like. Oh, wait, got the morning shift tomorrow. Just keep your eye on that on the high street. I'll be walking down there. So I'll be walking down, minding my own business. I'll probably like forget that I'm like might be, you know, having a guy come up to me. I wonder how that feels, like having someone come up to you for a picture. It's just insane, that is. That's when you know you like people know of you. I was gonna ask where you work, but then that's even more personal, then, isn't it? That's not safe. There could be anyone on the stream right now. But you do know me, son. I just don't, son. I only know one Xander, like. Right, let's start a poll. Where do you live? That's even more. That's even worse. Like, 2 votes. One's Christian, one's not. Oh, too personal. Yeah, I would. Yeah. No, I live on. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not able. Someone just tried to ring me. I'm not available. Xander's a Sikh. Are you what? Are you like Indian? Xander, is your if your mum's number was how much money you have, how rich are you? I'm the not. I don't know what's going on, but bros, I've lost my head now. I just don't know what's going on. He's Sikh. I'm trying to think, boys. I'm trying to think. If I met, or maybe if my short-term memory loss is kicking in. Sikhs are cool. They're quite peaceful, aren't they? Sikhs are. Half Indian, half English, Welsh. Are you? You met me last week. I don't remember meeting a half Indian guy. No. I got a half Filipino, mate. More similar to Europeans in a way. Chris casually starting a war. If your mum's number was how much money you have, how rich you. I don't know what's going on. I'm like light brown but dark hair. Don't know what to say, boys. I'm getting stalked. I think I'm gonna have to go to the stalking agency and say, yo, boss man has been stalking me. I feel offended. Just think. Alright, no, just say, where have I seen you in town? Just say, because, just say. It's not like, that's not putting you in any danger. Do you mean? Where have I seen you, Anne? I have no idea. So 2 places. That doesn't narrow it down. That does places. Oh yeah, we met you at the place. Yeah, and there was 2. Yeah, no, bro. Could you be a bit more specific? Just give me some faint idea so I can try and work it out so it doesn't make it obvious. A pub and a shop. Right. Okay. Right. We get in there. We get in there, boys. A pub. A shop. No, I think you're trolling me, bro. To be honest, I think you're trolling. No, No. Oh, it's out. I don't interact in the pub. In the shop. Well, if I see you, mate, and that's all I gotta say. Unless you got a doppelganger. I still don't know what that is. Harvey Towers says he hopes you're doing alright. Ah, sound. Yeah, I blocked him because he was acting strange. And when I see him in town, he would just like not even talk to me, so he was just acting strange. He saw the Orthodox video, said he was good. I want to be cool with him. I want to be cool with anyone, but he was like constantly texting me. He was like, doppelganger is a lookalike, pal. Okay, thank you. That makes a lot more sense. To be fair, how many boys are there that looks like me? You know, like high fade, like blondish, mouse hair, white. You know, there's a few of us. Oh, we've run out, boys. He's saying he mogs. Humbly. Yes, I mog everyone. Not. Humility. It's out, boys. So our incense vape has ceased to exist. Alright guys, I'm going to continue this on for the next 5 minutes. I'm going to go have my din-dins. Are you Christian? 75%. You said yeah. I mean, women cut the women light out, they gravitate to you, bro. Leave some for the rest of us. I don't know about that, bro. I was speaking to a nice girl actually today in the gym, but she was, just speaking casually. She was from the Czech Republic. I said, "Oh, a mate of mine is from the Czech Republic, but she's married with 2 kids." So, but not that I was looking to. I was just talking to her casually. With another mate was talking, and I got in the crossfires of the conversation. So, yeah. But no, boys, patience is key, brothers. Patience is key, and also I think it's better to be single than to be in a relationship where you're just not happy. You know, it's not a bad thing to be single. You know. Guys, it's been a decent stream. I gotta say, it's been decent. I mean, it's all according to how many people turn up. We're thanking guys for the ones who have turned up and was able to. And we're able to come and spend some time on the stream, so I appreciate it. If Xander's still there, bro, then perhaps I'll bump into you tomorrow. Or maybe he's trolling me, so yeah, I'm getting trolled hard right now, probably. Got about 2 minutes, so yeah, but Harvey, I don't have anything against him. It was just the way he was acting at the time. He was just strange. So I don't have anything against him personally, like, but when you live streaming next, to be honest, bro, I haven't got much of a schedule going on. I'll have to, who knows, perhaps tomorrow or the next day or some other day. So, I mean, the live streams, I mean, I've, nearly been going, well, yeah, I've been on this now for 2 hours. So, is it 2 hours? 120 minutes. Yeah, so, been on here for 2 hours. So, if you don't see me, like, hopefully I do pop up on your recommended and you can join the stream real quick. So in very soon I'll be streaming again. So yeah, guys, we're gonna leave it at that, guys. Thank you very much. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys in the next video or short or whatever I make. God bless. Can't even speak. God bless you guys. Have a good night.